Hello everybody, and beautiful day, beautiful election day. It's beautiful because it's new all-time highs for Bitcoin after about like half a year. Congratulations to all of us, because I believe that pretty much all of us here are majority crypto exposed. So this day, probably these hours are probably good for us. For some of us more, for some of us less. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm not all in at the moment, because I proceeded to take 20% of my portfolio off the table about a week ago when we tapped the all-time high and we reached greedy sentiment. I already regret it. It's probably all going to end up a loss. This inner trading move is probably going to end up as a loss for me, because already the prices are already higher. So if I just waited out the past week, then I would probably have been better off. However, this week is probably also partially, at least partially, sell the news because Trump has won. So I expect to be partially sell the news. So I do hope, I do continue to believe that later this week, I'm going to have some decent pullback to be able to come back all in. Although, don't forget that the parabolic moves in the market, they are parabolic because people are sidelined. And because the market does not give people the chance, the pullbacks they want, to reposition back. So don't forget that this is how the parabolic moves are made on the markets, and therefore, nothing is guaranteed. I do, however, I also see quite few recession indicators. However, the unemployment has gotten a little bit better. Also, the second inverted yield curve has not uninverted, or not yet, at least. So it's like mixed, guys. But I continue to believe that the Q1 next year we're gonna have a crash. So here is my game plan for you guys. Feel free to let me know what you think. My game plan is as follows. So first of all, I'm going to be looking to come back all in. Then I'm going to be very wary around the Christmas, because the end of the year, for the tax reason, etc., there is going to be probably some profit taking. It's hard to say how high, etc., it's too early, but I'm going to be wary around the mid-December or around. However, as for my game plan, I do want to sell crypto strong to go majority cash in Q1. And the Trump will go into the office around the end of January, right? It's going to be somewhere around there, and I think that is going to be sell the news for Bitcoin, and maybe even for the S&P 500. I don't know, but I think it's going to be the sell the news there. And after that, there could be a short, few weeks long alt season, and I would also say that probably underwhelming one. The Bitcoin dominance is skyrocketing, and I do not see it stop. I do not see Bitcoin dominance stopping right now. The reason being is because Trump has just won and is going to be inaugurated, and I think that's going to be the real sell news for the Bitcoin. So I think that the Bitcoin is going to be a strong versus altcoins all the way until the inauguration, until Trump really goes into the office. And yeah, I do hope that my selection is going to pay off. I am heavy in Solana meme coins. That has been working pretty well, except for, and this is really my bad, the biggest position that I have in there was the USA token. It has made me lots of good profits, I have to say. But also on the recent pullback, I added a lot, and that is how now crashing. It's like 50% down in few hours, because it sell the news this election. So for me, it's really like mixed day. Like my personal portfolio is probably doing worse than yours, even though I'm not doing bad as well. So anyway, this is my game plan. I believe I shared it clearly, and congratulations to this date again.